display advertisement using Google Ads. Let us see about creating other advertisement types. Okay, still loading. Great. So we can click on the new campaign and again new campaign. It's taking time to load. Anyway, let it take its own time. Okay, so we tried the display campaign under the sales goal. Okay, so we will try a different advertisement campaign under the same sales goal. Okay, so display. So under this display, we had multiple options. If you see, we had a smart display campaign, standard display, and a Gmail display campaign. We tried all these three. Okay, and now let us get into the shopping advertisement. Okay, so shopping. That's pretty tricky. Okay, shopping advertisement needs integration of your website with Google's merchandise store. Okay, so when you look into shopping ads, which is exclusively for e-commerce portal. Okay, so you need to have your e-commerce portal created on your Google merchandise store. Okay, I will guide you on how to do that. Google merchandise store. And once you have created an account with Google merchandise store, okay, it will be linked to your account. Okay, what you need to do is you need to go ahead and search about Google merchant center. Okay, so once you create account with the Google merchant center, you have to link your Google merchant center account with Google's advertisement. Okay, sign into Google merchant center. So like this, you need to go to Google merchant center and create an account and add your link to this one. Most probably I'll be talking about linking your Google merchandise center account, creating this one separately. Just now I'm trying to give you an idea. Okay, once you go to this Google merchant center and you link your Google ads account to Google's merchandise center account. Okay, so that will be under the settings or it will be under the product linking. Okay, so linked accounts, if you see here. Okay, so this particular merchant center id, okay, will be linked to my Google ads id. Okay, so if you look here, there is one account which is linked. Okay, 27694498821. Okay, so this is what is linked to my Google ads account. If you see here, 27694498821. So it is linked with each other, and because of it is being linked with each other, I could see my Google merchant center id 11744673 we mapped to my advertisement. See, 11744673. Okay, so we have to create account with Google merchant center, and Google merchant center account will have information about your e-commerce products. Okay, so like I've already said, so there are a couple of other topics like keyword matching types. Okay, and also adding extension to the account. Okay, now Google merchandise center. Okay, so how to use the Google keyword planner to add preview and diagnosis tool. So I'll be teaching about that one separately. Okay, so right now once you have an account with Google merchant center and created account and linked Google merchant center account with the Google's ads platform, now we can proceed to create the Google's shopping advertisement. Okay, you can target which country you want to promote your products, target your product to the visitors. So I say it is a shopping campaign, so I'm targeting the country India. Okay, so there are two options we have. One is called a smart shopping campaign. As I've already said, smart campaign is something where we have least control over it, which means like 90% of the whole show, okay, is configured, which means like automated. Okay, standard shopping campaign, okay, which means we have to pick up what are the products we need to supply. We have to set up the bidding strategy. We have to set up the daily bids and targeting. Okay, so we can show this advertisement in Google search network, whereas the smart campaign says maximize your conversion value by using automated bidding and targeting across the Google search network, display network, YouTube and Gmail. So if you want to have your task to be very simple, you want to show your advertisement on Google's all display network, including YouTube and also in Gmail. Okay, so it will show your e-commerce products in smart campaign settings standard. So the difference is smart campaign settings will automatically do it by yourself. Okay, I mean by the Google's algorithm or network, and the standard shopping campaign, okay, will take information from our side. Okay, so let me go to the standard shopping campaign and continue. So there will be a list of products that will be created with Google's, merchant center. We call it as a feed. Okay, so that will be used to display your advertisement. So this is a shopping advertisement, and the merchant ID account that is linked to this one is the shopping. 1174436673, and I'm trying to sell the product in India. I can name it. Okay. Actually, I don't have a e-commerce website to or name and show it here. Okay. But we can give some random name. Okay. Let me say I'm selling a PDF file of the content or a course or a video file. Okay. I can say like okay DMC course is what I will talk about. Okay. Okay. But you can name your campaign as per your choice. That's preferably yours. Bidding manual CPC, which means like when people manually click on a particular image or product or advertisement, I will be detected. Okay, so basically for manual CPC, so there are other bidding strategies also. One is called a maximize click. Okay, maximize click means like automatically Google will try to show your advertisement to lots of people, which will help increase the clicks that is happening on your advertisement. So this is basically called maximizing the click. Okay. So there is one more thing called ROAS, which is basically called a return on ad spend. Okay. So what we can do when we spend money for advertisement, okay, we can limit our advertising budget to such an extent that we take at least 10 percentage, 20 percentage, or 30 percentage of return on the money we spend. So that particular type of targeting, advertisement is called ROAS, which is abbreviated as return on ad spent. Okay, this is one type of advertising strategy, and Google personally feels manual CPC is what is can be used here, so it is suggesting manual CPC. If we want, we can go with the maximize click. Okay, so manual CPC means like we have to define okay how the things happens manually. Okay, it says with the manual CPC bidding, you set your own maximum cost per click limit on your ads. Okay, when you go to maximize clicks, Google will automatically decide how much amount to spend for each click. But if we want as an option, we can go ahead to set a maximum limit. Let me say for each click I will spend only 3 rupees. Okay, so maximum above 3 rupees, if the click is about to be spent, Google will not show you advertisement. Okay, instead you can go to manual CPC. Okay, and help increase your conversions with enhanced CPC. So when you are going to manual CPC, you are going to tell them that oh, this is how you are going to spend money. Okay, and when you are going to have automated, which is enhanced one. Okay, so we will have an option to restrict also. Okay, so there are two things, one is for conversion, another one is for conversion value. Conversion means like if 5 people come to your website, if 3 people take up your service, which means like 3 people got converted. Number 3 people got converted. Now, if each conversion is worth rupees 100, 200, let me say 100 rupees, each conversion is worth 100 rupees. Now, 3 conversion happened, which means like your conversion value is 300 rupees because each conversion is rupees 100 for you, right? So, the same way, so you have an option to optimize for conversions and also optimize for conversion value. Okay, you can either choose any one of this one. So, when you go with optimize for conversion or conversion value, we have to define what is the conversion value in the next screen maximum. Okay, so we can choose any of your choice. Manual CPC is by default. Okay, you can go with maximize click if you want to have more control over with a lesser amount of money you want to spend. You spend only 1 rupee per click, that is your choice. So whichever the one which you want to choose, you can go with it. Okay, so it says with maximize clicks Google ads. Okay, Google automatically sets your bids to help get as many clicks as possible within your budget. You spend some amount of money, and this particular money is used to get more number of visitors as possible. Okay, you can limit it by setting up a cap or a limit so that you don't spend more than 1 rupee or more than 2 rupee or the amount that you define. You don't spend more than that. Okay, that is one choice. Okay, so this is the bidding strategy that is being used here. Whichever the bidding strategy is working is what we will be using it, otherwise we can change it anytime in the future. And as usual, the next option is enter your budget. Let me say you spend around 100 rupees a day. Okay, 100 rupees budget. Lots of people used to ask this question. So how much budget should I have to spend? It is all about how much you can afford. Okay, if you can afford to spend 2 lakh rupees every day, yes, you can. Right. If you can afford to spend 5 lakh rupees every day, you can try. But if you can spend only 100 rupees a day, yes, you can try with 100 rupees. So Google advertisement is open for almost everybody, right? So who has money, whether you have lakhs and lakhs of rupees, whether you have crores and crores and crores of rupees, you still have this Google's advertisement working for you, correct? So that is one choice. Okay, there's a new option in this particular one in the shopping advertisement that is called the campaign priority, which means, okay, so you want to run this advertisement with high priority. Okay, so low by default. Okay, if you have only one advertisement campaign, okay, so this particular campaign will be used to show to people. When we have more than one, okay, we can use this. You can define, okay, this advertisement campaign on e-commerce portal can be of high priority, so Google can prioritize this campaign over another campaign to prioritize, okay, to show your advertisement. So when you have multiple campaigns with one product, use campaign priority to decide which campaign bit will be used. If campaigns have the same priority, the campaign will with the higher bit will be serving. Okay, so which means Google is giving us an opportunity to show multiple version of the same advertisement. Okay, so when you are running only one campaign for a product, no, don't worry about it, so there can be only one campaign. But when you are running more than one campaign for a product, okay, then we can define the priority, campaign priority, or low or high or something like that. Okay, we can define this one, preferably your choice. When you run only one campaign, leave it to the default. Okay, now the shopping advertisement can be shown on two different major products. One is the search network. Okay, whenever you go to Google and search about a product, okay, let me say again, okay, Realme, you know, earbud new. Okay, so when I hit search, so this is a product which I can buy it online. So if you see, the shopping ads can appear near Google search results and other sites when people search the term. So shopping campaign can be shown in the search network. Okay, and it can also be shown on YouTube. Okay, once you go to youtube.com, okay, on the right side corner, okay, youtube.com, okay, in the home page of YouTube, you can see some advertisement being shown. Okay, here it is not shown here. Okay, sometimes once you log in, okay, it can show this advertisement here. Okay, so basically this is display advertisement, and when we try to search something about okay, Realme 7 Pro review, let me try. Okay, so when I try this, and when I click on a specific video, okay, let me click on this one. Okay, and you can see this advertisement here. Okay, when I search for this keyword, okay, so this advertisement also shown here, so it can display the advertisement. So shopping campaign can be displayed on YouTube, it can be displayed inside a Gmail, and also the discover advertisement on different places, which means like display advertisement or image advertisement. You go inside a website also, so ads can appear when relevant people search or browse or YouTube. So when people search also, if you want to show your advertisement, when people browse also, you want to show your advertisement, you can select this search network and YouTube and other network. Okay, if you don't want to show any other places, you can remove this one, you can show only in Google search network. If you want, you can show it here. If you do not want to show it in search network, you can release this, so it shows only inside the website or the content inside YouTube, Gmail, or any other Google's product. Okay, it can be either search network or YouTube network. Okay, preferably select both because it is a display campaign. Okay, if you want, you can restrict your advertisement to show on other devices. Okay, ads will show on all eligible devices by default, so we don't have control over restricting it. Okay, So whichever the devices, it is possible to show your advertisements on YouTube or Gmail or a computer or desktop or laptop or whatever it may be. It is automatically been decided. Okay, that's a great choice. Okay, so we have selected the market target as India, but if you want to select your location, yes, you can go ahead and select a specific location. Okay, search for your specific location and click target. So your advertisement will be shown to those people who are interested in it, who are staying in it. And if you want to restrict that one, you can go here to see people in or who show interest in your target location. As I've already said, when you select this option, anyone who is interested in the location Chennai but they are residing outside Chennai, let me say in Singapore, US, UK, Canada, they will also be shown with this advertisement. Okay, but at the same time, when you select the second choice, okay, people who are in regularly in your target location, which means like it is going to target people who are in your current location, okay, who are staying right now. So that is preferable choice. If you want, you can schedule your advertisement by starting by setting up a starting date and a end date. Okay, when you want to run your advertisement immediately, you don't need to worry about the start and end date. But when you have your advertisement scheduled from one date to another, let me say, November 10th to November 15th, now we can have a start and end date being defined. Okay, so we will click on save and continue, and the next step is to set up the ad group. Okay, so the ad group for shopping advertisement will be a single image or a multiple image. Okay, so create a single product image advertisement. So this is basically a single product image advertisement. Once you go to Google, I close that. Okay, so like small images will be shown. Okay, you can also show multiple images of the same product. Okay, so product shopping ads appear when customers search for detailed terms like women's hiking boots. They will see your product image, then they can click on your photo and they can purchase it. Okay, so if you want to show a single image, you can show it. If you want to show more than one image, also you can show it. So both means the same, but you need to upload more than one image when you select this. Okay, it is okay if you upload only one image here. Okay, so once you go with create multiple product groups, okay, so you can create one. So you just name the ad group. Let me say I'm offering DMC course. Okay, I'm selling a course online, so I can actually course. If it is a video content or other stuff, then we cannot sell it on. We can sell it, but there will not be a courier product where we can send it or we can ship it to people. Okay, anyway, so let me consider this one as a product. Okay, now what happens, from where this particular advertisement images will be taken. Okay, I have created account with Google Merchant Center, and in Google Merchant Center account, okay, we have an option to add the products here. Okay, when I click on the products, okay, I can see, I can click on the feed option. Okay, and I can feed whatever the products that I have to Google Merchant Center using Google Sheets. Okay, so basing on Google Sheets I can do that. So once I click on this, this sheet will have information about my product, image, detail, price, availability, stock, my UPC code G10, or UPC, or other coding, international barcode options. Okay, I will go ahead and upload my product like this, one after another. Now what will happen, because my Google Merchant Center account and also Google Ads account is linked. Okay, when I say single image or multiple image, the data will be taken from my Google Merchant Center feed. Okay, it will be taken from here. Okay, so this is one option. Okay, for when you have a e-commerce website to link with it, okay, we can do this one. So the primary requirement is, okay, create a Google Merchandise Center account and do that. Okay, we'll be discussing in a separate session on how to create a Google Merchandise Center account, how to create a feed, and how to configure this one and link with Google's Ads account in a separate session. Okay, so once you click on save, this shopping advertisement will start serving people. Okay, this is the single image. So there are other options came when we clicked on the create multiple image product ads. Okay, where you have to select, okay, selection of product, use all products from the selected country or inventory filters. Okay, when I give a feed of Google Merchant Center feed, okay, I can give all the information here. So based on this, Google can decide how many products to show to people, or I can very specifically use a selection of product. Okay, I can very specifically use a selection of product. Okay, I can take it from the product type whichever I have, or item ID, or the different channel. Okay, so this will be given under the Google Merchandise Center when you are creating your feed. Okay, so you select and the particular campaign will run when we want to show more than one image or advertisement. When you want to show a single image or advertisement, simply click on product shopping, and the remaining task that we need to do is go to this page, define the product ID, title of the product, description of the product, link of the product or page website, the condition, the price of the product, if stock is available or not, and the image link. Once it is given, it will take the image from the image link, it will take the price, it will take the product, it will take the description, and it will start showing to people. Okay, like this. Can you see? So the people have created the image URL here, they have given the title here, they have given the price here, they have given the brand name, and all these metrics are given inside this sheet in the single row. Okay, so each and every row will talk about each product. Okay, when we have 1,000 products here, okay, Google will start showing your advertisement for all the 1,000 products when people search. Okay, so the real activity of creating the content and adding the information is under Google Merchant Center feed. Okay, this is one option. So basically the shopping campaign is what we have. Okay, so once we create this one, your shopping campaign will be created and it will be ready.